Peace and high frequencies, everybody. Got my little classical music going for you as we enter the dream space. Nice, easy, and relaxing. The ducks sitting in the middle of the street, just relaxing. And as I start off my beautiful day, and I hope your day is absolutely amazing and created however you choose. Before I go into the dream, I'm just gonna let you all know right now that the energy levels are really high right now. The energy levels are really high. What I mean by that is that you'll notice that you'll have a lot of energy for one, doing things. You'll also will experience chakras, one or more of your chakras just really being balanced and open. You'll possibly experience that. You'll also experience yourself coming into another level of awakening, going through ascension symptoms. And for me, it has been being difficult to sleep through the night. And so I will be up, like I posted the other day. I woke up at 1:11 on the dot. This past night, I woke up in the middle of the night. This morning, around about 3. I stayed up to almost 5. And it's been choppy. It's been difficult to try to sleep, even with me listening to frequencies, guided meditation, doing breathing. I'll fall asleep and I'll be relaxed, and then I'll dream, and then I'll wake right back up. So I would say within the last 2 weeks, it has felt like that. Definitely since the full moon, it has been a chore trying to keep this mind relaxed enough to relax the physical vessel to go into a state of sleep. And so I did, however, pull out some wonderful nuggets out of the dream state that was really, really nice, that I want to share with you all. So my eyes was in the dream. I'm going to share this now, because I'll go into it and I forget that I haven't told you that I'm talking about the dream, so you won't think I'm talking about this state. So in the dream, I was with my astral traveling team. It was another group of individuals, and we were in this room, and we were talking about some things, can't remember, but I would close my eyes. Now, every time I would close my eyes, I would see different things. I would have these vivid visuals. Some of it would come through really clear, and then some of it would be kind of, I wouldn't say dark, but it wasn't as vivid and clear, but I could make out what was going on. So in one part, when I closed my eyes the first time, I saw a map. And on this map, I saw, you know how on the map, when you look at maps on your cell phone and you see the markers, there's this little bubble above the cities. You see all these little bubbles above the city. So I was seeing all of these markers above different locations, and it was like hundreds of them. So I told him, I was like, I see the location. So, and it was kind of like dark, like gold and black. That's all I can remember. The color was gold and black. So I wake up, and now I open my eyes, not from the dream state, but I open my eyes. I'm gonna be bumps. I open my eyes there in the dream state, and I share with my astral team what I saw. Then I close my eyes again. I see another map. And I'm going through the map. I'm looking around side to side, trying to see what I see. And I was trying to tell them locations that we need to travel to next. And through that, while I was So my astro travel viewing gave me the visuals, not just my alarm went off. I don't know, the phone just did anything. So I'm going over this part again. So my astral travel viewing, when my eyes was closed and they was telling me to go back and look, I was seeing again land masses. And it's kind of like you would look at right now, you see different land masses, but I was seeing them as countries, not just in one particular place. I was viewing it as this is what this country looks like from a perspective inside, from a 3D perspective, not a 2D perspective, because we see maps 2-dimensional, not 3-dimensional. So I was seeing 3-dimensionally. And I was scanning, trying to look and see where we were going to go next. And it was these two different countries or land masses close together. I could see the hills. The colors were extremely vivid. No colors like we've ever seen in this reality. They were very bright, and they were dragons on these land masses. And they were like just standing still. It wasn't like they were moving or anything. I could just see these dragons, and it's not like any dragon that I've ever seen depicted in any movie before at all. They were reds, greens, purples is the colors that I saw on these dragons. As I saw those dragons on the land masses, I started to have a flashback. Then I had a flashback, y'all. While I saw this is me in a dream, closing my eyes, going deeper within ability to see things 3-dimensionally as a landmass and not 2D, and then seeing these dragons and then having a flashbacks of my interactions I've had previously with these dragons. And so while I have my eyes closed and I'm there, I'm also talking to the group, the astro group that I was traveling with, and I tell them, I'm saying, hey, I see these dragons. And I said, I remember these dragons. I said, I remember them. I said, I've traveled with them before, and I've been there. I've been at this location before with these dragons, and we've walked together. I've walked with these dragons, and I've also walked with the vampires. I don't know where vampires came from, but it came out. Yeah, I remember that in the dream. So I was just like, I didn't tell them we should go there, but I had told them that I was familiar with that. So that is a very interesting part of the dream to me. Then dream skips on, and I'm with another group of astro travelers that I connect with, and I'm like on location watching this music video being played. Video recorded. This music video being recorded. And so in the music video, all of the words were of a higher frequency. It was encouraging us as people to get married and to be in a family. It wasn't like the music we hear now, which is all about bitches and hoes and fuck that hoe and, you know, get you a new one and fuck that nigga and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't that. It was actually men on there telling other people of how beautiful it is to be with your woman and be in a relationship. And he pulled up a ring in the movie and he kissed it, and then he looked at the camera. And so one of the things that that came to me when I woke up is the fact that all of our music, I would say majority of our music that gets a lot of attention, that gets a lot of airtime, that you hear people bumping in their cars as they drive past you, is all of the meaning of us. And I know we've heard this before, and we know it's just different when you embody it. And I embodied a higher frequency of rap and music for our people in my dream. And then I woke up thinking, what if life was like this? What if our music was like this, of this type of frequency and language? What would really happen? Process of if we really had music like that here, if we really had language in our music that encouraged love, that encouraged connections and partnerships and marriage and building, you know, just to feel that vibration in the music would completely change the paradigm of the projection of our youth within our society. Because we already know that they pump out not just the frequency, because we can talk about the frequency of the music, okay? We know it's of a low frequency, but they also know that as Africans, as indigenous peoples, they understand us. They understand our melanin. They have studied us, y'all. And they understand that we can be hypnotized. They understand that we can be programmed through various beats and connection to the brain. And if they continue to throw out their dollars and they can get a woman to prance around and be as slutty as she want to be and be as whorish as she want to be and make music, we can continue to have our women be slut bags. And then we can continue to have these rappers out here sporting all the latest fashion and creating their own crazy lifestyle and hating women or dogging women out or uplifting just promiscuity and a lack of connection and discipline within oneself. They know if they can continue to push that out, and that's going to get programmed down in the brain, because these children are listening to this and they have access. Now, before, when I was younger, we didn't have access to all this music. Like, if you had it, if you listened to it like I did, I listened to it when I was with my sister because she was older than me. I had spurts of when I could catch it. Or if I go to my cousin's house and they had the tape, I can listen to it. Now these children have cell phones. They have access, and they got Tidal, Pandora, Spotify, YouTube. There's so many different ways for them to listen to music, uninhibited, just explicit. So that is what's being pushed out here. That is what gets the attention. That's what gets the money. The money yields the power in the eyes of the sheep, and the sheep follow those who have the power and the money, as it seems in our face, because you're on TV. So if you're on TV, I don't care if you local and you on the news, you got power and people will follow you. They're like, oh, I see you on the news all the time. Why see? They just think you have a level of seniority above them for whatever reason. And so, going off on a tangent, but just saying that to say how we are programmed and how that dream really brought to light, you know, what's going on in our society and how we can flip it if we're not so persuaded by their ancestor money. We'll think their ancestor money is the end of the all. Now, going back to the dragon dream, which was very interesting, you all. Of course, you know, I've been on my Naga journey. I've been researching a lot of Naga, you know, serpent energy. Now here comes the dragon. And it's not the first time I've had a dragon in my dream, as you all know if you listened. This is, yeah, it's been quite a few times, but it was interesting that I was able to go deeper into seeing a third eye. It was like a third eye awakening, a Kundalini third eye awakening within the dream, and being able to see vividly colors, the dragons, and then within that, in the astral realm, closing my eyes, seeing that, and then having a flashback within that realm of my interactions with the dragons and the vampires. So extremely interesting. Just tells us just how many dimensions and lifetimes and existences the soul has had, and not just one at a time, but this continues to go on. You know, even right now, I'm having existences that are creating right now. So yeah, eyes shut wide open. Eyes shut wide open.